began 3.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will get the first swing today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. One of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
And they'll stop him after a short game. The Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to throw. It's Salter. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
That senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they can't bring him down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. The Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. Worst punt of the game now. Looking to pin him back deep. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. The Red Raiders offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Morton. The sure hands. It's Douglas. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Trying the run, it's Joyner. They finally corral him at the 1. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of it. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So the scoreless tie here makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught behind the line. It's Hayden. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
And the Buffaloes are on the move here. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just 2 inches short of the first down mark. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on third and short. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. The game is now tied. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive in the 21. To the air, it's Morton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Now here he goes. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He keeps it. QB draw.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw over the middle. It is intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Looking to pass. It's Salter. That pass is caught. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. The Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Now, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Off-play action, he's looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle is made at the...
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a second and goal play for the offense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And he goes nowhere. Stop and hold behind the line of scrimmage. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Boy, this guy is is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a designed QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
10, Texas Tech, 3.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback still with the football. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Throwing off play action. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout called by the defense their first and a half as they try to make some adjustments here. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. To throw, it's Salter. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And this fire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. What a catch and run by the junior.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver get It is confidence established early.
The Buffaloes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Offense in hurry-up mode. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll tackle him at the 27. For the first half here, Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
At the end of the first half, with the score, Colorado 17, Texas Tech 3.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
And the Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Urgency now with the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Morton. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half, you have the football. You want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
The Red Raiders will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. The quarterback pulls the ball to keep it.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down at the 32.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he drops it.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. You could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Sam's right into the wall. They got him for a loss. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Salter. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And they'll kick it away here. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. That's caught. It's Carter.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And it's taken at the 25. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down after a short... There.
Just a good Great job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. But near the sticks, it's Williams. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. We'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous by the back. Now forces the defense to adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to throw. It's Salter. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And the Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Tackled there by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. Brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. Go for it on 4th down. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Buffs. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That means the score, Colorado 27, Texas Tech 3.
after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Morton. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. First and 10 now for the offense. And the back now goes in motion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Makes the grab. It's Douglas. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Watch the spin move. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 42. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Number 1. In the end zone.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead. Back within 2 scores. The kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He fires it down the middle. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Makes a quick catch.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
We're going to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayden. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Grinding away with a running game. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Lewis. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Again in the pocket.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. 18, that's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive, 18. He'll hand it off. He's in the clear. McGain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. No huddle here for the offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And the Red Raiders will crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the 1st down to 17. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The Red Raiders are in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Stone. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. shaky that time. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.